Hey, what's up? It's Alfonso on Ask the Fonz. Today's topic is lie about deadlines. Basically, this is the basis of this. I want to make everyone who asks me for something feel like they're the number one priority, okay? So let's just say I have a producer, I have an editor, and I have another assistant who needs something from me. I'll give them a later time than I can actually do it in. I'll give them, probably an extra day than what I think I can complete it in. Me knowing how much I can work quickly and knowing how fast I can do it, I'll always deliver it very early because I'm giving them a date that they know in their calendars is going to be like, oh, Alfonso will have this specific project ready for me. But in my head or in my schedule, I'm going to deliver that in a day before it's supposed to be due. And, if I do that on a consistent basis, then everyone's going to feel like, wow, how the heck is he doing this? Well, it's because I'm giving you a date that I know that I'm going to complete it in, and it's going to be a day earlier than what I'm saying. So this is a very useful skill. I have a great story on this. When I was applying for the American Cinema Editors, internship program, and by the way, I highly recommend, applying for this program. It's helped me tremendously in my career, and, it's gotten me to meet so many, talented people and talented mentors. And I really, really highly recommend you even just apply because, you'll get, access to a lot of the panels that they have, the events in the beginning, even if you don't get the internship. But what I was going to say is, they required 2 letters of recommendations from college professors or someone that you worked with in the past. And I really wanted to get 2 of my supervisors who I worked with in the past. And I just know their schedule's so busy. I just know that I just feel like my recommendation would literally be in the bottom of their pile. But what I did was I told him the due date was a month before the actual due date was due. I just knew for some reason that they were going to literally leave it to the last moment or leave it to the last date and until they can do it, or even not even submit it until, a couple of days later, which if you know the internship, it's very strict and it's very cutthroat. If you don't submit this at this time, you just won't get it. So I did that, and guess what? One of my supervisors actually submitted the actual recommendation on the day of that due date, that fake due date that I gave. And then the other supervisor didn't send the recommendation 2 weeks after that due date. So if I gave them the real date, I would have never gotten this internship. It's just a skill that I really use a lot on a regular basis. If I'm either delivering something to someone, I always deliver it early because I know that they're expecting it on a later date. And then when you're requesting something, ask for it for a day earlier or for a day, a couple days earlier, or even, if it's something like a recommendation, I did it a month because I knew for some reason he was gonna, give it to me at a later date. And yeah, and that worked. And that, I think for me, that was one of the skills I'm glad I knew how to do in my early, stages of my career, because I wouldn't have been able to apply for the internship if I didn't do that. This skill is very good to hone in on because, if you want to be a good editor, if you want to be a good assistant or good post BA, it's you have to be able to gauge time and estimate it, but then also deliver it at the right and appropriate time, or even better, early than what people are expecting. So hopefully you can implement it in what you do. And even if you're not in editing, maybe this could actually help you in, a different profession, but it's helped me a lot in what I do. So just wanted to share that with you. And again, if you like all of my posts, if you like my advice, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm also on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm also on TikTok. I don't even know if you guys even know that I'm on TikTok, but I am. And I also have my website, www.askthefonz.com. Feel free to sign up for a phone session as well. I will give you all of the advice that you want and talk to you for an hour about it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you found something useful here. Until next time.